All right, Buff Nation, what's going on? It's a big weekend for Coach Prime and our Colorado Buffaloes recruiting staff. We're bringing in 5 players this weekend. Well, 4 this weekend, 1 on Monday. We're going to give you kind of a brief overview of these players. I want to know from you guys, which one of these players out of the 5 do you want to see in the black and gold the most? Like, subscribe, then leave a comment. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So, first thing that I'm leading with in the thumbnail, Prime is going after a cornerback currently committed to the Texas Longhorns. This is 3-star rated Hayward Howard Jr., 6'2 cornerback, 175 pounds, out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And this guy's a big time ball player. The first words rather, that 24/7 scout Gabe Brooks used to describe him was ultra competitive. We need one of those guys on the field. Can't have enough of them, right? Can thrive in a boundary corner spot. And I'll do another video where we take a look at his highlights, but he's, again, insanely competitive, pops off the screen athletically, and I think that he can become a really, really good player. Physical guy, physical, doesn't shy away from that aspect of the game, and I love to see it. So, Hayward Howard, I like our cornerbacks tall. Coach Prime likes our cornerbacks tall. He's the first guy visiting this weekend for the Buffs. Now, if we continue on with the secondary, let's go ahead and move to safety. Safety room, Damonte Tims, a 6'1.5" safety out of Sefner, Florida, 86 overall or rated player overall, and warm with schools such as Georgia, Louisville, Miami, and now Colorado's getting involved in this as well. I think our safety room does have a lot of promise, but we definitely need some true freshmen coming in next year to help round out the room. I love it. So he does have, like, for a safety, 3 interceptions, a couple sacks, 5 pass breakups. That's what I'll take that every single time. 6A, Florida high school football, so playing at a high level. Love to see that. Now, let's get to the front 7. Here we got edge that right now is crystal ball to go to Miami. Might have happened a little while ago because you can see right now the only school he's warm with, so to speak, is UCLA. But 6'4" edge out of St. Thomas Aquinas, out of Fort Lauderdale. We've had a good amount of success recruiting from that high school, as well as Fort Lauderdale. It makes sense. But a 6'4" edge, he had 7 sacks last year, I believe, at the 5A level. Yeah, for Florida. So state champs, love bringing in guys from championship programs. And if there's, one room on defense, I feel like, in which we've really, really proven ourselves to be able to develop it, that's been the edge position. So really, really love that. Maybe the cornerback as well. Now, Coach Hart special coming out here, Colby Johnson, a 6'2" linebacker, 195 pounds, out of Sammamish, Washington. Don't recruit a lot of guys out of that state. I think Savell Smalls might have been the last guy that we brought over here that played high school ball in Washington. Of course, he played for the Huskies before transferring over here. But a linebacker prospect that is right now considering Arizona, Colorado, and San Diego State. So, yeah, if if you're pounding the table for Coach Hart to get the boot, this is probably going to add more fuel to the fire with this one. We'll have to see, man, how this all transpires. But we need developmental guys at the linebacker position here. I think we're pretty thin at this position right now as a whole. So Colby Johnson taking a visit here. And then on Monday, this is what I'm really, really excited about. You guys have brought up in the chat Tripp Skewes. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. But a local guy, Englewood, Colorado, just south of Denver, 6'7" offensive tackle, 300 pounds, out of Kent, Denver school, number 12 overall player rated in Colorado. And I love this. I think, one, I love the fact that he's an in-state guy. Would love to have some more in-state talent here. And 6'7", you can't teach that. Already 300 pounds going into his senior year. So he should be able to add to his frame. I see him more as a developmental type of tackle. and we need some of that. I would absolutely be pumped up to have Tripp Skewes here, and because we are in a recruiting battle with Kansas State for his services, we got to make sure he stays home. Just drive up the 36, 45 minutes or so away from Englewood, stay home, get developed, get drafted, right? That's got to be the plan. So let's see what our three offensive line coaches can put together for this visit coming up on Monday. But this has got me pumped, and Vanderbilt's also looking at him along with North Carolina. So four very good schools, but of course we know what the best school is out of these four. Yeah, it's CU for Tripp Skewes. So if you need a little bit of a reminder, you might say, Dave, do we have anybody committed in the class of 2026? Sort of. I mean, just a little bit more than zero. We got two guys. Gavin Mueller, tight end, recent tight end convert, power forward mainly from South Elgin, just outside of Chicago. Yeah, turned down Notre Dame, a few other schools, right, to commit to CU. Very intrigued by him and the young tight ends that we have entering their freshman year. Corbin Lejour, Zane D'Souza. Bringing in a guy like Gavin Mueller to add to that room actually makes it like really, really interesting from an athleticism standpoint. And then, of course, coach's son, Damonte Jr., athlete out of JUCO, committed here as well. So we'll see. Hopefully we can add, a few more guys over the summer. But as you guys know, most of the momentum for our recruiting is going to happen in the fall. So yeah, y'all let me know. I mean, out of these guys, Tripp Skewes, Colby Johnson, Daniel Norman, edge, Damonte Tims, safety out of Florida, and then Hayward Howard Jr. Who do you want to be a buff the most? I'm partial, guys. Give me the offensive line talent. That's what I want. Give me 6'7" Tripp Skewes. That's who I want. So y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be back again soon. As always, y'all. Let's go Buffs.